project, the first project that is implementing the livestock development strategy for Africa at the continental level. Our main thrust is really to boost regional livestock value chains and also to develop systemic capacity throughout the livestock sector. We are also focusing on assisting member states to domesticate the livestock strategy for Africa. One of the initiatives that we're doing is assisting countries to move away from ad hoc planning and short-term planning and to move to medium-term and longer-term planning, where they have goals for how they want the livestock sector to develop. And to do this, we are assisting a number of countries. Right now, the first country we're assisting is Kenya to develop its Livestock Master Plan. And this is being done in partnership with, of course, the State Department for Livestock, but also with strategic partners, with ILRI, with IFAD, with CIRAD. For AU-IBAR, this is important because it's part of our vision within the livestock development strategy for Africa, that countries can harness their livestock sectors to really bring out their potential for both achieving development objectives like food and nutrition security, employment, boosting incomes, and also for economic growth.
This country has a number of livestock resources, and considering that Kenya is 80% arid and semi-arid, we have the challenge of ensuring that we are able to provide choices for our farmers, choices for the investors in the livestock sector. So prioritize livestock sector value chains is extremely important so that we get all the investors, all the farmers, all the county governments on board on focusing on the specific areas of intervention. And very critical is what do we want to do, and that therefore data that is relevant in planning for these value chains is of great importance.
We are looking at primary data and secondary data. Now, the primary data, like for example, household data, production data, feeding data and all that. We're going to get most of this data from the farmers. But along the value chain nodes, there's the value chain node from production, you go to inputs, you go to transport, you go to marketing, and then value addition, which is also processing. So along those nodes, there are those actors who can actually provide for us primary data that will tell us that these are the constraints, this is the cost of transportation, this is where we get finances, we are able to get service providers. So you'll basically be getting the source, the information or the data from the farmers and all the actors along the value chain nodes. That is the primary data. But we also have the secondary data, which you'll be able to get from maybe research findings, from studies, from policy documents that are already in existence, which document so many things about the livestock sector. So we are looking at that also, getting data from secondary information, like policy documents and studies and research findings.
Kenya market strategy for the next 5 years, 2021 to 2025, is to mobilize private sector investments to make the livestock sector and the meat industry at large realize its potential. And we are committed in that. We've just launched our strategy, and out of that, what we need is a clear evidence or justification of the opportunity that is there in every node, in every part of the value chain, that we can actually present to the various private sector players and lobby them to be able to see the opportunity and invest in it. And we as KMT also have a good relationship with the KEPSA, which is the private sector association. And many often when you start telling this private sector about the opportunities in livestock, they ask you, what is the evidence? What is the data you have? What is it? Show me and I'll show you somebody to invest. And this master plan is going to provide us that opportunity and that justification, plus a roadmap of doing that.
We are working with AU-IBAR to support 11 AU member states in incorporating or better incorporating livestock in their national investment plans. LIDESA is the instrument, it's the document that provides guidelines to these member states to incorporate CADEP, Africa Agenda 2063, the Malabo commitments into their national plans. So this is a very important document. LIDESA is an important strategy to guide member states. And as you can see, implementation is challenging. And it needs support from member states, from development partners, private sector, other non-state actors to really realize its full potential. So it would be good for AU-IBAR and its partners to really mobilize and ensure that all the implementation modalities are in place and we can all rally our efforts behind this.